Well, so just thought I wanted to drop in and do a quick video, really. It's going to cover a few points, one of them being mental health, one of them being WildHare, and also you'll see that I'm going to be plugging, well, no pun intended, plug in a few sex toys soon to really confront the taboo subject of single male men using sex toys, either with their partner or on their own. But we'll get to that later. I just wanted to use, we've been watching the following count go up the last few weeks, and we're up to 260 subscribers now on YouTube, which is fantastic. So for me, what a great platform to be able to just sort of discuss a couple of things. So the first thing I just wanted to say is it seems like a lot of people are struggling at the moment, and I would say I am one of them as well. But I messaged a few guys at the weekend, and one thing that sort of worried me was I messaged 7 guys who talk to a lot. They buy my products, but they also help promote WildHare. And out of the 7, 5 of them came back and said, when I asked them if they're okay, they all said, no, I'm struggling, or just find it really hard at the moment. And that sort of worried me. It does worry me. I don't want to just ramble on about the way I feel myself, but it seems like as a collective, things are really tough at the moment. We're out of work, or we're not doing work that we enjoy. Every day feels like the same. What's today? Today's Tuesday, and I woke up today feeling the same way I did yesterday and the day before, and it is a struggle, isn't it? It's the thing that I think is, I don't want to say that I'm depressed or that people I'm talking to are depressed, but I would say the one thing people are finding hard is the repetition and the unknown, like what is to come. How long will we be in this lockdown? I personally feel that we're going to be in this lockdown to at least May, and then we're going to be open up May, June, July, August, and then September suddenly we'll have more restrictions, and we're going to go for another winter of it. That's how I feel. It does make me feel like, there's some hope at the end, but at the same time, I really wouldn't be surprised if we're in this situation this time next year. So the guys who I've spoken to, like I say, they say they're struggling. Now, how do you react to that? When someone says to you, no, I'm not okay, you sort of say, okay, so what's up? Or, what's made you feel like this? But there is only so far you can go. I think I've always tried to battle the demons or feeling down by having a bit of a chefy mentality of, you've got to get up, push on, deal with it. Maybe that's the old manly way of dealing with it, is just to grin and bear it and push on. And you'll see now a lot of people are saying it's good to talk, or is that what they're saying, or is that BT? It's okay not to be okay, and is that right though? Is it, it's okay not to be okay. So you go, okay, I'm not okay, so it's okay. But I feel like as soon as you accept that you're not okay, I feel that you give up. You feel like, well, that's it. The day's done. It's a write-off. Let's just chill out, focus on tomorrow, and feel down. I've worked, what is it? So it's February the 10th today. So in 13 months, I have only worked 11 weeks. And I'm used to working, your 60, 70, 80, whatever it is, kitchen hours. Not so much later on in my career, but it's so weird. I think it's been 5 months now since I last did a full-time job that I got paid for. I've set up WildHare, trying to sort of move things forward with that, but it's not a job. It doesn't pay the bills. It's almost just a glorified hobby. Now, it does worry me sometimes, and you think, how am I going to get work? You're like, where's the next outlet of work? I don't know. It was hard enough trying to find work before the pandemic. And now, restaurants are fucked. Hotels are fucked. My view on the industry is that I've not really interested in it. So where's the work going to come from? It is definitely a messed up time at the moment. I wake up and the first thing that comes into my mind is I've got to do it all over again. And you go downstairs. Obviously, I've got a little one, so that's one main pull to get up every night or morning is to, sort Tommy out, which if she wasn't here, who knows what sort of feeling I'd feel. I thought I'd feel better. On the 23rd of this month, I would have been sober for a whole year, which I would never have thought. Anyone that knows me would say that wouldn't be able to happen. But I'm actually coming up to a year of sobriety, that's the word, a year of sobriety. And it's amazing, obviously, but I still feel miserable as fuck. I'm glad that I don't drink, though, because drinking is a depression. It causes it's a depressant. Anyway, so yeah, it's just a bit worrying, really. So if you made it this far through the video already, and I haven't, well, I'm probably edit the hell out of it. But how do you deal with current times? Like when you're laying in bed and you wake up and you think, oh, another day of doing the same fucking routine. Our eating habits have got worse now. You're sort of trying to work out what are you going to have for lunch? What are you going to have for dinner? Fuck having breakfast. That's just another sort of head fuck to deal with. And the next day, what are you going to have again? What are you going to have again? And again, and again, and again. It's like, oh my God. Jesus, when's this going to end? The weather doesn't help. It hasn't really snowed much here, but it's been cold and a bit dark. During the weekend on Saturday, the sun came out, and oh my God, what a difference that made. The sun beaming through the bathroom window, warming up the house. And suddenly you just feel like, oh, things are going to feel better. And now it's bloody snowing and a bit miserable. But there is light, again, excuse the pun, at the end of the tunnel. Now, I cannot wait for the summer or late spring when it's a bit warm, when I can walk the dog in shorts, 7 o'clock in the evening, and it just makes you feel so better, doesn't it? A bit of sun. So just hold out, guys, really. Message me if you want, write in the comments, let me know, how you're feeling and dealing with things, because you are just one of thousands, if not millions, of people who are feeling crap at the moment. Funny enough, I'm still alive, this top says. We are still alive, and that is one thing that we should all feel lucky about. Spend time with your family, just try and be different. Those jobs you've put off, try and get them done, because when we're allowed to go out and play again, oh my God, isn't it going to be lovely? Imagine going to a gig and bumping into people and having a chat and speaking to random people and seeing your favourite band, or going to the football and screaming at Chelsea for being shit again. But going on to, so one thing that I find, again, is a bit of a struggle and annoying. Don't you find you just clinch onto your phone too much? Like, I put my phone down, say I'm in the kitchen at home, obviously, and I'm going to cook something, and I put my phone on the side, and I'm normally listening to music, and I find every couple of minutes I'm clicking on my phone. Is there something happened? Is there a sale? Is there, has someone messaged? I do it so often, and I wake up some days and I think, right, today I am not going to look at my phone. I'm not going to have a day on Instagram trying to push WildHare. I'm just going to put it to one side. And you know what? An hour into it, you're sat on your phone, looking, scrolling. I think that's part of the problem. I would say I think social media is one thing that people say that, oh, you look at people having a great time and it can bring you down. I don't think it's that. I think it's just that constant checking up, the scroll. It is addictive, and I think it does bring you down. So if you find that you are, on your phone a bit too much, when you go to bed and you sit in bed for an hour scrolling, and it's like, put your phone down. One thing I'm watching, this is a monologue of me just chatting, by the way. If you expect me to promote something, the only thing I'll probably be promoting is saying WildHare or this brand here that I can't remember the name of. Anyway, one thing I've been watching on TV at the moment is called Mr. In Between. And if you liked Got a Cool Soul and you liked Breaking Bad, it's not done by the same guys. It's not the same story, but it's the screenplay is a bit like it. It's really good. So check out. There we go. I'm plugging an Australian program. Mr. In Between. Have a watch. And if you've watched it, how good is it? There's only 2 seasons. They are actually going to be doing a 3rd one. And yeah, it seems pretty awesome. Right. Let's talk about sex toys. I'm going to be plugging a lot of sex toys on this channel soon. A company called The Handy are sending me their toy, which does 10 pumps in a second. Can you imagine that? Ah! And then another company is sending me their toy where it's not a stroker as such. It's to do with air pumps. It projects air onto you. So anyway, so you're going to be seeing that. So that should cheer everyone up, because I know that people liked, if you haven't seen my Tenga reviews further down, there is a playlist called Sex Toys. They might cheer you up. They can be a good laugh. So I'm just going to be plugging that. I think, the taboo of a single man. Well, I'm not single, but you know what I'm saying. There's a taboo that a single heterosexual man or single heterosexual stop saying single. A heterosexual man should not use sex toys. Well, we can have some fun with it, and maybe it'll just lighten everyone up a bit. So you're going to be doing that a little bit. WildHare. It's been a very, very quiet couple of weeks for WildHare, and that does bring me down a bit. It's sales have gone quiet, but we are just about to send off the collaboration with Beard Illusion Valentine's set. So obviously people have spent their money on that, but it's putting my hair out a little bit. It's not helping my my brain. And you're sitting there waiting for a sale or something. Just seems like we're stuck. The honeymoon period is definitely over, put it that way. I do plan on releasing the balms soon, but if I'm 100% honest with you, I don't have enough money for that. The artwork's going to cost, I've got the tins, got the ingredients, CPSRs, they're going to cost over £200. The artwork, so it's a lot of money. So yeah, that does mess with my head a little bit. And it's like, how can we promote WildHare more? How can we get it out there? I've got a couple of bands who are going to be, they've got some t-shirts and some stuff. They're going to be promoting WildHare. A record producer, I sent stuff out to hairdressers. But if they don't do anything with it, suddenly you're stuck, aren't you? It's like we're in this cocoon and we need to break free. And, so if you've made it this far again through the video and you want to help WildHare out, you don't, buying something doesn't always, having to spend your money obviously is great. So you have some merch or some product, but if you don't have money, there are other ways you can help WildHare. And that's by subscribing, by liking, by sharing. If you have products by WildHare, do a little post for me. That would really help. And then I can share that. And it will just slowly start growing. On the Facebook group, stick something on there about WildHare, or even just say, how's everyone doing today? Suddenly there's this interaction, algorithms work, and it's a lovely thing. If you're on Instagram, obviously people click the like button. The like is like the minimalist thing you can do. And it is easy just to click the heart, isn't it? But if you share on your story, suddenly that opens up to a whole new audience. If you comment, that gets the algorithm going, wakes it up. But also, if you see there's a little like leaf thing, like a paper leaf thing, it says save to collection. Click that. That is one of the top things that you can help by growing a channel, a page. Clicking that, each post, click that, blah, 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 blah. Suddenly that goes into like a new little thing. I think that's how people who, when you go on the search and you have these people who are, always have like 10, 15, 20,000 followers or likes. I think that's because of that little leaf thing on the right-hand corner of your screen when you see a post. Click that. Help us out. Help other brands out. Help us out. So, mental health, social media, jobs. What are we going to do for work when all this happens? I don't know what I'm going to do. I need a job. It's scary, isn't it? What is the answer? I mean, we are alive, which is great. Anyway, there's a little update on WildHare for you. There's a little chat about mental health if you want to write in the comments. I don't think I'm going to edit this video. Let's just keep this all one long 16, 17 minute monologue. Feel free to message and comment if you are in a rut. Do not do anything stupid, you idiot. If you're feeling depressed, suicidal, do not do anything like that. Trust me. You feel shit now. In a couple of weeks, days, months, whatever, how long it takes, you will feel better. You will feel a lot better. Give up the drink if you drink. Give up the drugs. They do not help you. The only thing that can help you is time and positivity and getting up, getting dressed, put away the social media, fucking take a walk, eat some food, cook something you haven't cooked before. Smile, message us, message me. I'll make you smile. I'll try to anyway. But do not do anything stupid. Time is hard at the moment and it is really repetitive. But there's not a lot you can do, but just don't do anything stupid. Okay? Anyway, let's wrap this up. Thank you for watching this. If you've made it to the end, really appreciate your commitment to WildHare and just to spend 20 minutes of your life, me in my lovely lounge with some beautiful daffodils that look like they're on the way out. Just stay strong, tame that hair, and enjoy life, okay? Do your best to keep smiling.